perks, zero grown-up stress. With AAA, it pays to be a member. You seeing this?
Experience better rest for less and shop the President's Day event at the Living Spaces Sleep Center. Save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic mattress and adjustable base sets. Save up to $400 on select Sealy mattress and adjustable base sets. Even get the Beauty Rest Dreamweaver Queen mattress for $395. Pay no interest for 24 months on select purchases with your good credit and enjoy free shipping as soon as next day. Don't miss the President's Day event. Only at the Living Spaces Sleep Center.
Living Spaces.
Change your life. However, there's 5 things you need to know about that. Number 1 is that not all implants are created equal. Meaning that one implant may last a lifetime and another implant may break and you're chewing your first stick. Number 2 is that bone health matters. Meaning that you want to have an overall healthy body so that surgery can heal up quicker. Number 3 is that you want to choose a provider that did these advanced cases, that has a 3D X-ray so that you can place implants exactly where you belong and that he does this often. We place thousands of implants every year, that's why we do it particularly. Number 4, choose a provider that makes great temps. Temps are the key to success. You get it before you get it, and you can have a predictable result that you can have the rest of your life. And number 5, really takes time. And trust the process and eat well and allow your body to heal comfortably. If you want to know more information, check the information and do a free consultation.
Into each one of the solutions. I like working the system and patterns. Certainly, I find a lot of benefits to do it at 3. I think I'm relatively okay at 3 cushion. I think my 3 cushion game is way higher than my rotation gameplay. Pocket cushion is better than my rotation gameplay, but obviously I play not every and all. But I do find, yeah, it's okay. I do find that getting better at 3 cushion certainly helped me in the rotation games. Probably more so with just getting in and out of safeties. Just understanding all those lines and how spin is affected off the 2nd and 3rd rails. Nice job, better. Better. My high run in 3 cushion right now stands at 14. Yes, Forrest, I know you like playing banks. I like playing banks too. We just don't get to do enough of it together. You need weight. I don't think so. No, tough to get some of these, the big pros to, want to come and hang out on the stream. They really just, they have their time away from the table. They want it to be their time. And they already have enough demands on their time between rounds and things like that. I do believe Better is going to be out in Vegas. I'm assuming so. I know. I think we were just talking about Miguel Savia is definitely heading to Vegas, which means Mark Esquiola is heading to Vegas, which means all that contingent's going to be heading out there. Called Q Hookah Bar on A6. Well, I will definitely have to check it out. I love playing snooker. don't have any snooker tables here in town, I definitely will do that. I have my snooker cue at home ready to go. So next time I'm down in Houston, which will be in a couple of weeks, I'm gonna make a point of making a few hours to go check that out. All right, so they just make the announcement, Marco and Naomi coming over to table one. Going to, Marco just practicing his braid over there a little bit. But while I've got you on here, let's make sure that you guys like, subscribe, share, get the word out, let's get it going. Let everybody know Skinny Bob's Billiards, Texas Open 10 ball, we're making our way towards the, this in a few more hours, but we got great matches, we've had great matches, we've got more great matches from here on out. So definitely check it out, we've got like, subscribe, and share for sure.
Oh, I'm live, by the way.
Grab yourself the official Texas Open 10 ball t-shirt or any of the Skinny Bob's other
No, can't see you.
SkinnyBobs.com. Show you actually what that shirt looks like. I have one on. Got the mic there. This is the shirt. Texas Open 10 ball championship. Yeah, great quality shirts. They'll ship them right to your house for you. Y'all say it funny well. Snooker. Snooker. I love playing snooker.
You can turn it.
This is just practice.
Well, I'm
you
looking
guys
at
said.
hotels.
Just practice. They haven't started the match yet. So this is actually, take a look here. Tommy Tokoff and Christopher Tevez are actually playing right now over on table number 8. Trying to see what the score looks like. It looks like it might be 1-1 over there for Tommy Tokoff and Christopher Tevez. So yeah, that side of the bracket there is running just a little bit behind. Yeah, Marco's break sounds like a shotgun. He does hit them pretty firm. Retro Monkey, loving the different flat caps each day. That is my gig. I love my flat caps. I
I might eat this up.
very often. Every now and then you'll see me wearing
How's it
a
going?
baseball cap.
I want to eat some.
All right, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna put this back on the regular view for the table. I'm gonna run to the restroom. It's just gonna be me in the booth for you with this match. Right back. Give me just a couple minutes. strapped into the chair, headset on, ready to go. These guys are just hitting a few more warm-up shots before we get this match moving. Yeah, this is gonna be a really good game. Both these guys have, I mean, obviously all these guys just have a ton of firepower, so. That's a really good point there, Daggett. We would be really hopeful for getting more of the big name pros, not nudge nudge, wink wink to Josh Filler and Jason Shaw. Any other number of them that you can list off. With it being in Frisco, Texas, the week after the Open 9-ball, which goes off in August. Be a short drive for them to get from there or from here to there. And looks like these guys might just about be ready. Yeah, Naoki coming off that Hill battle with Devin Poteet. Big win there for sure. He's got Hill both of his last matches. He was Hill against Devin Poteet, and then before that he was Hill against Thomas Haas. AJ Pool player, August in Texas equals hot. So yes, it will be a definite warm one. But you know what? We have a great air conditioning system here in the billiards, so the only time you're worried about is when you're going from the car to the door to the car. All right, looks like Marco is going to get the first break, so here we go. Load it up, get your popcorn.
You don't have like Marriott points.
Sit down and watch.
No.
I have quote says what's on the line today. So right now
Marco
we're on
always
the
gets
B
my hotels.
side.
Does that mean that he's able to get points
Yeah.
and get free hotels?
Yeah.
Like the more hotel, like if you stay.
Yes.
So we're down to the final 9 players of the Texas Open 10-ball championship. I will jump over and check that women's bracket here in a minute. 'Cause I've got all those on the other side of this room. And they have one match with April Larson and Kim Sanders going on over here on this side. We're on table number 4 right now. Can't see the score. Marco to break. Here we go. All right, both of those balls go right into the side pocket, so he's hit that break really good. What a great spread. Definitely hit that one really well. Watch both those balls, the 9 and 4 ball. Both go in. One ball was tracking for that corner pocket. Gets a little kick, but he also is okay with that. So he can go up and wrap around the corner here. Hit the cue ball, come back out for the 2 ball. He does hit the back really hard. So the 2 balls he made on the break, they're both balls that were sitting right below the 1 ball in the rack. That's what these guys are trying to do. That 1 ball to dress up for them. On the 2 ball there. Might have fallen left. Let's see how he handles this. this 3-ball now. We're gonna stunt this on the table just a little bit, give some angle on the 3-ball. Alright, perfect, gives himself just that little angle, he can sort of just drag this cue ball across the table, down on the 6-ball. Give himself a little angle, just come straight back across the table, so really just tic-tac-toe here, especially given where the 8 and the 10 are sitting. Holloman, shout out to you, buddy, welcome to the stream, welcome to the chat. Jesse, appreciate the update there. Tevis took off 1 to 2. The 7-ball, I might have to stretch a little bit of this. Actually looking for the bridge. Take the extension off while I use the bridge. Yep, perfect. Just gives himself that little angle. He can play this to the side, little touch of right spin, and just fall perfectly onto the 10-ball. Doesn't even have to use any right spin if he doesn't want to. It just makes the ball a little easier. No rest. Absolutely. I got criticized earlier last week for saying rest. I don't actually use that quite often. I think that I came up in British surroundings. Others still call it a rest. Yeah, just cross the table, 1 rail. Perfect. Alright, Tamani, to get that first one, take advantage of that big killer break he has. Let's see if Nayuki, apologies, can answer back. I do like watching Nayuki's, I like watching his really, really good stroke, just great demeanor around the table. Alright, good break. 7-ball goes to the side. 1 dresses up over the pocket. He's going to be in good shape here. Didn't make the other ball into the side pocket, but that's okay. He's got a dead open shot on the 1-ball. Yuki Oi coming out of Japan. Here at the Texas Open Championship, we're super happy. I was super excited to see his name on the list this time for the 10-ball. Yeah, just has to play the right touch here for this 2-ball. Just perfect time my coffee arrives. Yay. Does have a great table demeanor. That is 100% correct. He is a pleasure to watch for sure. And to stay off the rail, he Alright, so 5 to 6 to the 80s. And we've got 2 spots that he can get to, either shoot it for the side pocket, shoot it for the bottom corner, bottom right corner. Yeah, he's wearing those yellow Nikes, the gold yellow Nikes. He's had them on all week here, so. Thinking that those must be like a Japanese issue, because I've never actually seen those Nikes, especially in that colorway. They are pretty awesome though. Alright, Kevin, Tokov, 1-3. Tokov is up, I'm assuming. Jagged, no, I believe they'll have the, I know we're having league tomorrow night, so they'll probably have the Tuesday night split bracket. Got a great stroke with the kill there. Marco's gonna take full advantage here. He's gonna run up the table and full control of the stroke right now. Yeah, a little tough one there for Naoki. Marco's gonna take the second one, and get a 2-0 lead. With the break now. Yeah, if he can produce that same break he did last time, he's gonna be in business for sure. This is his previous break, that's not this rack, but he made those wing balls there. I just wanted to take a quick look at it. Thanks for putting up with me. That's up in the exact same spot. Why would you with such a, no, SVB is no longer in, Phil. Alright, so he makes the one of the balls. The 2 ball goes down. I can catch that. So this break at the top, see the 6 in the, yep, makes both of those. One ball dresses up for him, so this is a great layout for him. Bracket is pinned to the top. You can look at the results, you can look at what's upcoming. That break is definitely on fire. Shank was beat by Miguel Sevilla. Yeah, that was a hill battle over there. Miguel Sevilla off Christopher Tevez match, so. Three ball down, just gonna run up and down the table for the 5 ball here. Might go 2 rails around, but you're crossing the line there, so. Interesting to see how he plays this. Tommy Tokoff match is 3-2 now in favor of Tommy. Yeah. Very well done. In good shape here. So yeah, the other 2 streams don't have matches going on at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and keep them running, but y'all see anybody over in the other streams in the chat or anything like that, direct them to this one. Make sure you guys are clicking that like button for me. I definitely want to come back again and again and again and again to keep doing this live streaming here out of Skinny Bob's Billiards, Round Rock, Texas. Good shape here, just a little kill spin on this, come off the rail, be perfect on the 10 ball. Perfectly checked right into the line. All right, Marco's gonna go up 3-0, take a commanding lead. Yet again, that devastating break working for him. Sets him up perfectly to have another break and run, so back to back on his breaks. Back 1, 3 break and run for Marco. Definitely in full control of his stroke. Looking really good on the table right now. I think you ought to answer. See if you can get a good result out of this break. The shaft that he does. Hey brother, how are you?
Here for a while. We've got.
Here, let me jump off here real quick, 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Good friend of the stream. Good friend of mine in the house. Big shout out to him and his wife. They know who they are. I don't need to call them out by name. Let's see. So, what did I miss? I missed the break there. Nayuki obviously made a ball on the break. He's on to the 2 ball now. Now everything is wide open. There's no real clusters. Yeah, Marco is definitely breaking well today. There's no 2 ways about that. Yes, you can do it, chat. Let's get this, those likes, let's get to 1,000. We've got great today. We should easily get over 1,000 likes on this stream. Draw back off of this. He's going to try and keep this thing below the 10 ball, I think. Maybe he tries to come in above it. I'm not sure. Come in above it and drop, and then just be able to shoot right between the 10 and the 9. side pocket, or you can just open it up a little bit. Such a great shot. So it looks like it might be 3-3 now over there with Tommy Tokoff. All right, Nayuki, hands are back now. Just gonna run a little on the high side, but that's okay. Nothing to worry about here for him. Shane is on the CU August side. All right, Nayuki Oi gets on the board. It'll be 3-1 in favor of Marco right now. Very nice break and run. The link for the bracket, Deborah Sanchez, is at the top of the screen at the chat there. If you want to click on that. Right at the top is at Skinny Bob. It's got a digital pool link on there. Alright, here's that break from Marco. Watch that 1 in the 8 ball. I mean the 9 in the 8 ball. So a little weird to break this time. Now he didn't make anything. Except for the cue ball. Just a little off from where he's been hitting it. He'll know what the correction is to that. Again, make sure you're clicking that like button. You might have to close the chat window like you're on your iPhone or something. Close the chat window, and you'll see the thumbs up for liking it. Make sure you do that, and you can open the chat window and get back on here with us. We love having you in the chat with. One ball down, he's not going to be happy because you guys can't see it just because of the way the camera is, but he's scratching his head there a little bit, not sure. Well, Benny, thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate that. Gabe Lynch over there in Tulsa, Oklahoma, been with us all week, my brother. I appreciate your support for sure. All right, jump 2 in hand for Nayuki. Kind of a critical shot here because he's already down 3-1. Fires it in the hole like it was just a straight in shot. What a great shot. He just fires that in. Just get on top of it. Like I say, like it's a straight in shot. That 3 ball wasn't even there. He actually controlled that cue really well over the jump because he's still got a shot on the 3. I don't know if it goes past. Yeah, it looks, from this angle, it looks like it goes past the 8, between the 7 and the 8 there. If it does, he is definitely out. He's looking at it. Paladico Vermingagurenia. Yeah, we all went. I said it right, Paladico Vermingagurenia. All right, have that take control over there, Jesse. 4-2. Yes, Sarah, we missed Mickey this time. He was here for the Open back in August. Hopefully he'll come back down here in August this year for the 9-ball Open, especially given if it's going to be, right before the U.S. Open. I got to hang out a little bit with Mickey when he was here. What a great guy. Thoroughly enjoyed my time with him. Mike Hunt, feeling good? Fantastic. Shout out to you, sir. All right, Nayuki shape here now. And after that great jump shot, Mike from Maryland. You're an Arsenal fan, Mike? Mike, Captain Mike. But you're in Maryland. I won't hold being an Arsenal fan against you. All right, here we go. Just gonna play this up. Oh, that's a risky shot. I don't like, me personally, I don't like playing that because I've been known to overdraw that many times. I don't like risking that side pocket, but what do I know? All right. After the little heart-stopping moment for me, anyway, watching him draw that towards the side pocket, it was like, oh my goodness. 9-ball in the corner here, should be able to just drift up and down the table, just speed control, you're still getting a decent shot. He'll get really close to perfect on this, I'm sure. Seems like he's got pretty good control of the speed. Finishes a little high on it, which is fine. Yeah, we need 1,000 likes for sure. We need to get there. Let's go. All right, Naoki Oi. That's the deficit in half. 3 to Marco, 2 to Naoki. Naoki breaking. Good chance, of course, of winning both the 1 pocket and the 10-ball. Well, for sure, he is obviously one of the top 5 players in the world. Had a great performance and run around the 1 pocket event. What a great final we had on Thursday between him and T-Rex, Tony Chohan. Shout out Tony. Keep getting better, man. You're looking good, feeling better. Keep up the good work. Boy, is the Chuck Norris of pool. Okay. Carl, I don't know any French players. I'm trying to think through the bracket there, and I don't remember. Federer Vitali, it was 4-4, and then Federer went off on him and ended up winning 7-4, I believe was the final number. Let me go back and look at the bracket. Yeah, 7-4, Federer Gorst wins over Vitali. So 2 undefeated players, they're gonna fight for the hot seat here in a little bit. It will be on table 1 right after this match. That will be Federer Gorst on the PBA side and Garcia Martinez, giant killer extraordinaire. Nice shout out there, Angel. 3 devices on here, tablet, cell phone, TV. Let's go. All right, Naoki Oi to break. 3-2. They just took a quick bathroom break. Mark will be back here in just a second. Jordan, thank you so much. We appreciate the comment there. You're welcome. We are enjoying doing this streaming. I've been so blessed to be here all week long. I started this on Tuesday night with the Calcutta and first round of the 1 pocket. I think out of all of it, I've only missed 2 hours earlier today.
Probably.
That was playing
Usually is. I can't.
How do I
Go to the
Yeah,
YouTube
Harry,
page.
SVB is a really cool guy. He obviously a lot of fan support over a lot of years. Kind of hard not to root for him. See how he does with this. So he gets a couple of balls down late entries. Yep, those balls were late entries indeed.
What's your page?
See that? Well, let's this 1 ball. Won't get a whole lot of time because he doesn't hang around. just a really tough one, because I don't think you can play it with a whole lot of pace, given where the 3 ball is. He's hit it good. He's hit it with some pace. He's needing a little bit of love. I guess if you don't love, you got, whether he takes this on or not, I'm not sure. He might just actually take the 3 ball up to the top rail. And it looks like that's what he's doing, just gonna tie you up right behind the 7 ball. So he's gonna be a little disappointed in that, because he's left some room, and Marco doesn't even hang around, he just grabs the jump cue.
Can you show me your page?
No.
Nayuki was definitely looking to get that a little closer.
Kill it upstairs.
Okay. Did you eat all my Altoids?
No, I saved it for you.
How many I got?
I know, you can have it.
No.
Alright, so I am back. Sorry about that. Did, set the ball down. Somehow where's the swoosh on those Nikes? It's on there. Thank you, Tosh, I appreciate that. Alright, 9 ball, just throw back a little bit on this 10 ball. Just to tie it up. No, I was muted there, Chadwick, I'm sorry, that was actually my bad, so good shout out to Tosh there. Didn't realize that other side mute button had gotten, I don't typically use the mute button, I'll use the slider on the mixing board. But there you go. Anyway, I am back, you can hear me now, I hope, and we are tied up at 3, we're racing to 4. Texas Open, 10 ball championship, this is the B-side match, I think we have the 9 players left now. I'll take a big slug of my coffee there, maybe wake me up so I can do that. Yeah, sorry there, Gumball. So I do need to. Harry, I'm doing fantastic, sir. Thank you for asking. Hope you're having a great day as well. bunch, that was me. I had myself muted. I apologize. My bad. And yeah, hopefully everybody's hearing me now. It looks like audio's going out just fine again. So again, I apologize for muting myself. Frisco, Texas is up near Dallas. There's this wonderful Google's, look it right up there. It's actually the new home of the PGA. They moved all their headquarters from Florida to there. Actually a really nice area. A couple of times to play some golf. Thanks, Chad. Appreciate it. Well, David, I muted myself so you didn't hear me snacking on a chip. To be real honest with you, you probably didn't want to hear me snacking on a chip. Yeah, all my devices are streaming full. Cool. Yes, Frisco is just a little north of Dallas there, so. Let me do this. Table 5 stream is going to become one of the tables directly for the Ladies Open. So I just need to change the overlay there for. There isn't a noise gate on the audio. Is it cutting the background noise or is it coming in and out a bit? I can try and back that off a little. I just don't want to pick up too much of the background noise. So let me move the noise gate just a little bit, see if that works for you. See if that's any better. Again, just don't want to pick up too much of the jukebox because then we get into trouble. Don't want to fall foul of any copyright stuff. No, you're good. Sorry, bear with me for a few minutes. It's just working on. Again, I was just working on the stream on table number 5. Again, just changing the scoreboard over for ladies to play on table number 5. But sort of carry. And you know, it's funny because I have the microphone like literally right in front of my mouth. So it's funny that it's, you know, it's really a directional mic and you pick everything up like that. So hopefully not too distracting for you. So Nayuki is on the 4-ball here. Yep, well controlled. Now you hear music because I backed off that. Is it like real distinct or is it just sort of faint the music there in the background? Again, because obviously I don't want to follow about copyright rules or anything like that with the YouTubes. Voices I'm okay with. Yeah. Jorge, that is my ringtone. I'm a huge fan of the Muppets and Peanuts. So most of my ringtones revolve around Muppets, Peanuts, you know, Snoopy, and then, yeah, so you get it. All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. We're just trying to work on this scoreboard thing. All right, so I'm gonna just had to get that scoreboard fixed for Cable 5 for the ladies event there. I am back now. Sorry there, Retro Gaming. Kiki Grims and Fields 3-2. So Marco's gonna win that one, right? 4-3 now. Nayuki breaking. The auction payouts were decent. I've got them here saved on my phone. I did not get the numbers for the second auction. Let me see if I can find those real quick. Somebody was actually asking. The auction payouts on the 10-ball open. 24,000 for first, 15,000 for second, 9,700 for third, 6,350 for fourth, all the way down to $700 for 13th through 16th. You know, funnily enough, you're asking about what's the highest. There's a 15-ball rotation game that does not get played regularly. The time we actually do it here at Skinny Bob's is for our break and run pot on the Friday night, Saturday Saturday night tournaments. So everybody gets a ticket for joining the tournament. You can buy extra tickets, and if you get selected, you can take a chance at breaking a 15-ball rack, but you have to go in rotation, 1 through 15. And of course, whatever the pot is, you take that, split it up amongst 15, and that's what you get per ball. And right now, I know it was up over 18,000. Somebody took about 4,800 out of it a couple of weeks ago. So I think it's now back up to around 14,000 in the pot, so almost $1,000 a ball. SVB is not in the tournament anymore. He was beaten by Miguel Sala. So he is done for the day, done for the week. All right, now Yuki down on the 6-ball, clips the 7-ball. He wasn't looking to clip that 7-ball, but he's going to be okay. He's still on it. To the side, he's missed it. He's missed it. Let it slide up the table a little bit on him. He's very disappointed with himself. Yeah, he's going to be very disappointed with himself. Yes, the balls you make on the break do count, but you can't claim them until you make one after the break. That's how we do it. All right, another gift for Marco here. All right, Marco's going to take that one. He's going up 5-3, so up by 2 games. Right, Justin? Welcome to the chat, brother. Yeah, no, exactly right, man. Even those guys do it. You played a fantastic match. Epic, epic. Played so good, brother. I'm so proud of you. Now the defense Urania. What do you pay to get in the game? Are you talking about the tournament here, or are you talking about the break and run pop? The tournament here, I think, was 300 for first play, or 300 to get in. I believe. Maybe it was 200, I don't remember. And our Friday night, Saturday night tournaments are $20 entry fees. Gets a ball down on the break there. He's actually made 2 on the break. One ball presses right up over the side pocket, so standing position here for Marco again. That break's worked good for him. He only had the one that it didn't really work. Everything good here. 3 of the 4 might be the challenge one for him. The 5 only going into the 1 corner pocket. It doesn't go. CL, you can click on that link at the top of the chat there. That is the link for the bracket. Tevez up 6-3. He's on the hill. Okay. You are right. This is a devastating break here from Marco again, and it really, really commanded this break. No, you would not, Mike. Just going to drift down the table. Wants to keep himself a little angle on this. Now everything is about getting the number. You're not blocked out by the 6. does have a line that he can go to the short side of the floor if he wants to take the 6 out of the equation altogether. He can drive up to the table past himself. Yeah, I just realized his shoe game's pretty good too there, Marco. Who's got the best Nikes, Marco or Nayuki? He's not going to be happy here. He just blocked himself completely on the 6. Knew it was there. He knew the ball was there. Yeah, J Bunch. We've seen a few matches where the break just wasn't working. I mean, SVB had a really tough run of it with his break on the stream table yesterday. Really tough run of it with Gerson. All right, looks like you might be able to see a bit of it. The 10-ball break is definitely a little more unusual than a 9-ball break, of course. Not quite as predictable, but watching guys like Marco here or Gerson and Federer, when he was clipping along there, when they get it dialed in and they're making those 2 balls that are directly below the 1 ball in the side pockets, it makes so much difference. Those guys have it dialed. They know what to do. It's sometimes a little humidity difference. The balls are played all day, that kind of thing. They can make a little bit of a difference to the path there. Get a little bit of a speed difference. Never thought about it like that. So he makes pretty solid contact on the 4 ball, going to get some separation. Looks like the cue ball might just catch this rail and stop. When the rolls are going your way, you just tap the table and just acknowledge he got a little fortunate there. Marco is a big, tall guy. Done here. He's going to get really happy, almost really happy. He played a great shot there, Marco, just acknowledged him with a tap on the table. He can't see his 4 ball, so he's really blessed that there is no timer on this tournament. Unfortunately, he can actually see a lot of this 4 ball. I don't know if that's just a safety valve. I'm going to call it just in case. that was some English to hold it up straight there. He's gonna leave a shot. Not a great one, but it's a thin cut, and he can certainly make it. He would ultimately like to make this game back up between the 5 and the 6, and almost back to where he's at. That would be job A1. Oh, yeah, I've never to spin that. I didn't see it. So excuse me, job A plus 1. Hector Texas Open 9-ball is always Labor Day weekend, so it'll be that week leading up to Labor Day weekend. So end of August, beginning of September. Yuki in good shape here now. Looks like stream table number 2 is going to get Miguel. No, they're going to get on this table. They might have assigned him over there to table 2, the non-streaming table, but I can switch over there after this match. Excuse me, streaming table with no commentary. Let me check on that real quick. All right, 5-4. And Yuki's got the break as well, so if he can get this break dialed in and get a good layout, get a good run on the 1 ball, get this going. Both players have actually had a pretty good break. So you can jump over. We have on our other stream, Jennifer Craver playing April Larson, 2 titans of the ladies game here, playing the ladies division of the Texas Open. They're just getting some warm-up shots in, it looks like. But that'll be on the table 5 stream. All right, so he has the ball down on the break. If that 8 ball just gets out of the way, okay. Texas Open and U.S. Open in August, that is true. And the U.S. Open will be here in Texas, just a couple of hours, about 3 hours, I guess, 2.5 hours north of us up in Frisco. Struck it well, gonna get himself a little bit of angle here. 2-ball, 3-ball. From 3 to the 5. Yeah, everything's there for him. I agree with you. His hair is fabulous. Love it. Perfect. Just pulled it out there. I think he would have liked a little more angle, but he should be able to get out of hit this trap pretty easily and get up into the table with the 5-ball. So I think that they are playing over here, Chris Tevez, and yeah, they're just trying to get through some of these matches. I think they originally were going to hold up the Miguel and Chris Tevez match to go on here. The timing didn't work out, so they're going to stick them right up on table 2. So over on table number 2, you will have those 2 streams. One will be the Ladies Open match with Jennifer Craver and April Larson. The other one will be Miguel Sabia and Chris Tevez. We're going to hang out here until this one's over. Marco Tucher and Nayuki Oi. Nayuki drives a Skyline. That's a reference to the R22 Nissan. I'm assuming you were talking about, sir. Alright, perfect shape on this 9-ball now. So, Marco's just giving that 10-ball there. Guess what? We're all tied up again. They, we started out, Marco opened up a 2-game lead, it was 3-1, then we were tied at threes. And then Marco takes another 2-game lead, and now we're back to tied, 5-5. Matches started on table number 2. I don't know if they've actually started yet. Miguel, have you started yet? Okay, I just asked Miguel, they're just warming up still on that one. Does who drive a Chevy? Stallions are awesome for sure. R32, R34, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nothing down. First time Marco's had a break fail. I mean, the break fail on him. No real shot on the 1 ball here for Nioki. It's amazing. They were, I was just explaining on the stream, it was 3-3, 5-3, 5-5. What more could you ask for out of a match? Yeah, been great. Just talking to some of the crowd that's hanging out behind the stream table with me and good friends of the stream. Tellez ended up winning that one because he's already over here on table 2 getting ready to play Miguel Sabia. So great run there through the Texas Open for Tommy Tokov. Again, he put a great run up last August, September in the 9-ball Open. So big shout out to my friend and friend of Skinny Bob's Billiards, Tommy Tokov out of Houston. Make deep runs. He's gonna snap one of these off. I'm here to tell you, you're gonna get his name on the back of one of my shirts here pretty soon. Again, dry break. Doesn't really leave much on the 1 ball tonight. Nayuki's gonna find a pretty good safety here. Look at this, gins it, just gins it. Oh my goodness. What a shot, and if you look closely, he actually played it pretty much pocket speed. I think he did play the 1 pocket event, but he gins it, pocket speed. Oh. I will say this, he does wipe his cue off more than anybody I've ever seen. Jay Bunch, you are absolutely gracious with me, sir. You've been fantastic all week, all you guys in the chat especially, but a few of you guys that have been here probably almost as long as I have this week. You are so welcome, Bill. I'm happy to do this. So glad we can do it as a free stream, no more of that pay-per-view mess. Angela, the Table 5 stream, if you just look up Skinny Bob on YouTube, you should have 3 different streams to look at. One will say Table 5 unattended, and that's the one you're looking for. Chandler did the soccer. Oi, oi, oi. Jump cue. He was just over the court ball. He's not going to get any love. Wow. Makes a great jump shot, but doesn't get the cue ball rolling out of that corner. So now he's going to be hooked again. by the 8 and the 5. Now watch this shot, folks. I'm gonna be ready to record this one, because he's gonna go up off that top short rail. Yeah, no, these are 4.5-inch pockets, so a little bit bigger pocket, but that's not what's making a difference. So he's coming in here with some spin. He's gonna go in this way and kick the ball. He's called it in this bottom corner pocket. He's called it right there. How you hit it, sir? All right, well, he actually hit it with like perfect speed. What great speed control there. I mean, it just comes off perfectly. Lands on the bottom rail. He's going to make this ridiculously tough for Marcus. I really like the look of that shot. I do have to remember that one. Marco's going to take on the, it would say in snooker, take on the puck. No, not a terrible lead at all. It's a makeable 4-ball. It's a very cut. All you got to do is get north of the 5-ball and you'll be fine. But as you've heard me say several times this week, don't forget job number 1, make the ball. He stroked it beautifully there, and he's gotten himself north of the 5-ball, so. And actually has a pretty good angle on this 5-ball, trying to get into the side pocket. Should be able to drift across the table. Might have to put a bit of stroke on this, but. Donald, the bracket is pinned at the top of the chat. You can check it out on there, otherwise I'll talk about it here in a second at the end of this rack. Now he is, okay, so he's actually okay. You can see it is close. I don't know if he can see enough to make this down the rail. See what Marco thinks. He was looking at the. Thank you so much, Nick. I appreciate it. Appreciate any and all donations in the chat. Those are what help us get more equipment, make this a better stream. We will get more content going. All right, so he actually had to just slightly overcut it, but he does manage to catch the outside of the pot, or excuse me, the inside of the pocket there, and gets the 6-ball down. Now he's back in great shape here, 7-ball. Yeah, Jay Bunch, you're right. It was July of last year, so maybe it was the end of July, beginning of August that we did the tables. But they have also been through the woolite wash. They vacuum them all the time. Big match here. This is to get on the hill for either one of the players. Marco's in really good shape here, just straight across. Watch out, side pocket. Watch out. Ooh, yeah, his heart was going just a little bit pitter-patter there. I saw that thing come off the rail and I had to stop my breath. Chadwick, thank you so much for the donation, dude. We really appreciate any and all of the chat donations. You guys have been fantastic this week. Big support, big shout out to all of you folks. Love you. Keep it up, keep watching. Let's go with another. Let's get to 1,000 likes. Crypto calling it out again. My buddy Jude, you are the man. Good Lord. snacky snack. Jude's back from the airport taking his, right. All right, so Marco on this, this has been a great match. I'll be later on tonight. You know, as we work our way through this bracket, you can check out the bracket right there at the top. It's in the chat. Let's get 1,000 likes. 1,000 likes, Crypto says. We will make another donation to the stream. We appreciate anything and everything that he's doing for us as well. This has been fantastic. Marco gets that one on the hill first. We are 6-5. Welcome back, Jude Rosenstock. You're not turned up.
Let's go.
There you go. Let's go, he says. Here, let's do it. Want to say hi real quick while we're waiting for the break?
Hi, guys.
Wait, there we go. Hi, guys. Captain Mike. Jude Rosenstock. Hey, Skinny Bobs. So, Temple Championship shirts are available. Shop.skinnybobs.com. Here we go. Don't want to miss this action. Naiki Oi to break. Marco's on the hill.
He's breaking with the wood cube. Look at that.
Yeah, he does that, and then he shoots with his carbon cue. So 7 ball misses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's not going to make anything on this break. This is going to be trouble, potentially. So Marco has had really good control over his break. I think he only had 1 break that he didn't make a ball. We started out the match 3-0 Marco. Then we got it to 3-3. Then we got it to 5-3 Marco. And then we got it to 5-5. Just when you walked up, Marco won that to go up on the hill. So this has been a fantastic match.
I'm going to keep an eye on this chat, too.
Yep, I've been doing that.
Okay.
I've been hanging out with all these people. My
Readers on.
And don't turn too far away from me, because I like to keep up on it as well.
Got it.
That's Angel. Run out to play. Well, good luck in your match.
That was quick. I have a very fast car, and I like to drive fast. I took 1-3.
Of course. The only way to fly. I have to pay to go up and down that thing every day coming back and forth. It costs me $10 each way.
Ooh. Yeah, the speed limit on.
But I can do 85 miles an hour on it, so.
Yeah, the speed limit here is on 130 specifically is 80, 85.
It's 80 on the toll road over there.
Okay, so let's look at this here. This is an interesting spot. I don't think Marcus is going to be happy. Marco is going to be happy with this position. I see the overhead. I don't think he can get off the rail.
I've been watching this guy's stroke, and nothing surprises me.
Yeah, maybe he can get off the rail here. He's got to put a good stroke on this if he wants to get on that break.
He might even be able to just go forward and come up between the 10 and the 8. It's going to be tough, though.
Oh, look
What
at this.
a generous flick off the 7 ball there, I tell you.
That wasn't as lucky as it looked.
No. Drawing it straight up the rail, he obviously had looked at that. I guarantee you he looked at that. They would either get it to flick off the 7 or flick off the 4 ball.
There was a really good chance of a good roll there.
Yeah. But it worked out
So
epically good.
it looks like he's going to be able to weave through between 4-6 and then get above the 4. And he's just going to stun it on table.
For the stun, yeah.
Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice, there it is, buddy.
It's my first time today.
Oh, is it just call it?
My first time today. Yeah.
I said it twice this morning, and I was like, okay.
Time back. It's not like I've been saying things like, life special. I could have done that.
Yeah, I like dealer's choice.
Yeah, so,
We had the big go going on the chat yesterday. Every time I'd say dealer's choice, it was drink. Every time I'd say ticky, it was drink.
It's not like that. And it's been a great tournament for him too. It's unfortunate because there's so many players I want to see more of, and he was way up on that list.
Yes.
But there's another team I want to see more of. So I guess
I love watching Naiyuki play. I love his demeanor around the table. I love the way he works the ball. know if they're looking at the bracket or not, but it should be, let's take a look here. So we got Chris Tevez and Miguel Sevilla over on the table next to us, so we're gonna switch over to that once this one's over.
Okay.
We're probably gonna get very quickly up the winner of this and Mark Estiola.
Got it.
Vitaly Bennett, this match.
Carlos looking for a flat angle on this 8-ball, shouldn't be
Marco.
difficult to do. Marcos, yeah. Shouldn't be difficult to do, he's gotten there. Now he's probably gonna stun down table so he can take advantage of the bigger side of the non-ball. And really, almost any angle will do here. Although he could float forward, he's got plenty of space in front of the guy. I got it though.
They're just gonna punch down, yeah, just like that.
Really
Perfect spot.
nice angle
Yeah.
there.
Straight, this one you're not gonna go forward with, you're just gonna go straight up the table. Thank you, Jason, for the donation there, we appreciate all of those donations, they all mean
Thank
something.
you so much, it really does mean a lot.
What means a whole lot more right now would be more likes and a round of applause.
Canada too,
Yes.
that's
A
cool,
round of applause for Marco.
wonderful.
What a great match between these two, really great players.
And, we're gonna look forward to seeing Aoki and Marco hopefully, later on this year.
Yep.
Got a lot going on in Texas here, this year, don't we?
I know, but Texas Open, well, excuse me, US Open. The following week will be the Texas Open 9-ball, right? Guess what we're gonna get? We're gonna get a lot of people.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a lot of pros here.
This is my year. This is the year
This
of
is,
Texas.
this is the year of Texas, this is the year.
And I'm just
Of
thankful to be a
Texas
part of it,
cool
I'm thankful that,
Oh,
that we
man.
get to share it, you know, it's like, we've got a lot going on here. Not to say that that doesn't happen everywhere else in the world, cause pool's an amazing game.
Yes.
But, you know, we've got a great community, and it's wonderful to see this progressing. So what's going on?
I think
See,
we're going, see that they assign a time, so they might actually give us the hot seat match.
Ooh.
Yeah, it looks like, no, we've got the hot seat match coming up next on table 1, so that's gonna be a absolute lightning rod.
Curious, who made it to the hot seat match?
Well,
I haven't looked.
giant killer Gerson Martinez, never the giant himself, what the hell am I talking about? Gerson Martinez playing for the Gores for the hot seat. So, yep, hang on, buckle up, they're gonna call these guys out. So we will get, we'll get the hot seat match on here next. They will probably play Marco and Mark Estiola. They're gonna play them on table 3, so a non-screen table, because right now on table number 2, you've got Miguel Sevilla, Christopher Tevez. If the timing works out perfectly, the winner of that will play Vitaly Patsura on the mainstream table, and so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. And once we get to there, then everything after that will be on this mainstream table. So we've probably got 5 more matches to go this evening, not including, and certainly not limited to, but don't forget about, we do have the ladies 10-ball championship going on. It is on the secondary screen for table number 5. You can check out April Larson over there playing Jennifer Craver. Next up, he's gonna get a chance to hit a couple of warm-up shots. I am super pumped,
We haven't
dude.
gotten to see a lot of the women yet either.
Yeah,
There's so many players that we have not gotten to see. This is a window into this weekend. It is not the whole picture.
that is for sure.
You know, if you guys happen to be in the area, I strongly recommend you make it down here. It's just gonna be a phenomenal day. I'm expecting a great finale.
And all of these races are races to 7, as far as the Open Championship goes. Obviously, when we get to the finals, it will be a true double elimination, so whoever wins the hot seat's gonna have to get double dipped. And, just a reminder there, as I see Crypto in the chat, get us to 1,000 likes. Let's go. Click the like button, subscribe, share, want to see it out there, come on. If you want me me to get on camera and beg, I will do it. Like, subscribe, share, send this out to your friends and family, social medias.
I can't say enough. Thank you guys. Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
it's so awesome.
You guys have been amazing. Everyone's been amazing. The players have been amazing. Everyone's been so cordial.
Yeah.
And
It's been a great week again. Texas Open style.
I'm so excited. I think I'm gonna play in the U.S. Open this year.
Hey man, why
It's on
not?
my bucket list.
It's on your bucket list, and guess what? It's in our backyard.
Yeah.
Hey Ray, how are you?
I don't think I can pass up on this.
I don't think you can either. It's only a 4-hour drive from here, so I think I'd have to smack you around a little bit. And by the way, Emily, if you're listening, I'm available for commentary. Just saying.
Well, I'm not winning it, so.
Well, I would like to call the match, so I am not going
You
to
know,
play
it would be
it.
amazing if we did a match together. I would love that for the U.S. Open. Wow.
Ah, that would be awesome. All right, well, real quick, while they're hitting a few warm-up shots, I'm gonna
I did not have a good tournament.
run to the restroom. No, I know, I saw it.
Yeah. No, it wasn't my
Oh,
week.
Atomic Units, yeah.
Just hit 1K. Yay.
Yes,
Awesome.
let's go.
I don't know why I said yay. I'm
I-
just,
hey.
I'm just like a kid today.
I'm good with yay.
Calm down.
Yay is fine. Keep it going, folks. I'm not bringing down any energy. I'm pumped for this, Jude. We're pumped for these matches. It's, you know, I did this last September as well when we were on Labor Day when we were doing the 9-ball open there.
Yeah.
I was pumped all day the last day too. I was kind of all giddy.
I got so tired.
I did.
I just felt
My
bad.
energy levels through the roof.
You know what? At the end of this, I'll remember to listen to us again.
Yep,
But I guarantee it, tomorrow I'm just gonna be exhausted.
of course. No, that's a different thing. You can let it out
That's all I
tomorrow.
remember.
I'm pumped for this. Anyway, kill my mic for a second, Jude. I'm gonna jump off. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna hang out here.
Big, gigantic time out there, Crypto. Thank you so much, man. You've been such great support in this chat and in this stream. Such a great friend. Love you, man. Thank you so much for that generous donation.
That's
You know where
truly
it's
amazing.
going.
Yeah, that's phenomenal. Wow. Over the moon. Thank you. Thank you very much. What's going on here? You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you, Underdog. Thank you, Workshop. You guys are awesome. It's really amazing. Like, you know, we keep talking about it, but you know, just seeing the reach, seeing how many people have joined us this week, and how far, you know, the reach is, you know, all across the world. I'm overwhelmed, and the donations have been spectacular. Thank you very much. We're going to keep bringing you live pool for the rest of the day until we reach a conclusion here. We've got Gorst warming up, and Gerson Martinez somewhere nearby, also getting ready. Really, you guys have been phenomenal, and even in the chat, just a very supportive group you guys have been. Say it one more time. Better is better. And I gotta tell you guys, it's been a challenging week for me for pronouncing names. There are players here all over the world, and I think I have tapped every single foreign language lesson I have taken this week. So rolling my R's, the hard C. And yeah, of all names for me to just accidentally trip up on it, it's better. So, Mike, do you know what time you think we're going to be getting started?
If I, am I turned up there?
Yep, sorry.
All right, there we go. Sorry, I'm back now. We're getting ready to lag it up right now. How about that? Timing is impeccable. All right, looks like better.
Paul, thank you very much. Those words are really appreciated. Thank you.
Cody, Shane is out. He was the B-side by McGill Sevilla, who's currently playing over on the second table here. You check out that other screen. All right, here we go. And yes, I'll reiterate what Jude said. Thank you guys so much. It's been such a pleasure working with everybody this week in the chat. It's been fun. Better gets the first break. Thank you, Post Up.
Okay, so we're going to be watching that 4-5 in the second row over there.
Yeah,
Better's going to be looking to make either of those balls or both in the side pockets. Four balls tracking.
Five balls down, one ball dressing up. If the six ball stays out of the way.
Oh no.
So that's been the one problem I've seen with a couple of breaks today. They make the both balls, that last ball just comes back over that same line. I don't think there's any way to get around was kind of a lush strip.
True, yeah. I've seen the exact same thing.
I'm not changing anything on the
I
break.
think you can.
No, I made both balls like I want in the side pocket, the one ball's tracked up to the top. The 6 ball just misses the secondary collision to keep it out of the way is really what's happening there.
This is a tough spot for Federer. I mean, he's gotta find a good place to push to. The good news is that the 3 ball is out of the bank in the top left corner. So,
Yeah, but the return save, this is the big thing with the
Return
return save. How do you get him in a spot that makes the safety tough?
I think you gotta consider leaving a jump shot here. Maybe he's gonna roll up a little bit on the 6 ball.
Yeah, but you know, these guys are so good. I mean, I just don't leave them the jump shot to, I just don't leave them the jump shot to a make, right? I probably wouldn't mind pushing out to the diamond over here on the left side of the table, that 3rd diamond. You know, I almost don't mind pushing to right about here. And to jump to a make or kick to a save.
That's a really good spot, actually. I like that.
I kinda don't mind that.
Um,
That's for me, I mean.
No, it definitely,
Call me
there's
crazy.
a kick safe option there, and it's not a guarantee. So, I think better, sort of with what I was saying before, leaving the blocked bank. Person's gonna look this over. This isn't easy at all.
So, let me just go to the overhead real quick, I wanna check something out there. So there's actually a, well, he's gonna go ahead and shoot, so let's just watch, see what he does. I actually like one, getting the 3 rails around back behind the 2, and I only say it because I play a lot of 3 cushion,
Yeah.
and it's such a stock shot.
It's a scary shot though, like shooting sort of into that corner pocket. You really have to focus on keeping it thin.
Sure. Now, he could always, he's gonna give it back.
Passing back,
Okay.
yeah, I'm not surprised. I think this is a good spot.
I can tell you, Federer's not scared of this going off the left side of the 1 ball.
We'll see. It scares me.
Coming to work?
I don't think how many times
We just got it yesterday.
that
He did?
Yeah,
A little bit
or
of
2 days
Stuff that was
ago.
supposed to have been delivered.
very unhappy with the result.
That day we brought you the package, that's when we got it. I don't know when that was though.
Yeah, it was supposed to have been delivered before you got there.
How about,
Oh, yeah,
how
that's all that
about
was
taking a
there.
stab at the bank? Maybe you could go 2 rails and
Well,
You can still check.
Federer actually just looked, and he was pointing at the 3-railer into the side.
3 rail and another possibility. 3 balls blocking that pocket.
That could be.
Yeah, I see, at least I see it that way. I see the 3 ball blocking that.
I mean, ultimately, he's standing at the table. I don't think he takes the risk of the 3-railer, but
But it looks as though going rail first into the 3 is definitely a worthwhile proposition.
he's thinking about it.
Yeah. This is a tough spot. There is no obvious safety here. And you really don't want to leave Gerson any sort of offensive opportunity.
But I just think thinning off the left side of the 1, you can keep the 1 on the, fairly close to that rail.
Oh, he has done
He was
that.
going,
Wow.
and look at the roll, look at the roll.
Look at this. That was super scary.
That was super scary. Well, snaps, because it fell into a good spot.